What logic if Jesus, being God, can become human? The answer will be found if you change the angle of perception. While man claims to become God may seem impossible, for God, who created humans in his own image, becoming one like him to save from the death penalty for sins, isn't as hard to fathom. Let us make man in our image according to our likeness, Genesis 1:26. But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible, Matthew 19:26. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth, John 1:14. Birth of Old Testament versus birth of New Testament leads to one eternal truth. Mount Sinai, the birth of the law. When the law of the Old Testament was given to Moses, judgment fell upon the people who were found worshipping a golden calf. 3,000 souls perished that day, Exodus 32:28. The law had come, holy, perfect, and unbending. Jerusalem, the outpouring of the Holy Spirit. Centuries later, on the day of Pentecost, Peter stood and proclaimed the risen Christ. The Holy Spirit poured unto 3,000 hearts were made new and born again in a single moment. Acts 2:41. There were two significant incidents. The sins of many resulted in one punishment, and the other was the grace given to many due to one Son of God's punishment on the cross. The law brought death, but grace produced new life. What we could never achieve by striving, God gave us through his only Son's obedient sacrifice. This isn't about religion. This is about rescue. Not shame, but salvation. Not punishment, but peace. Not rules, but relationships with one true living God. If your soul longs for victory over sins, freedom over addiction, truth over afterlife salvation, Jesus Christ, Son of God, is the only answer given to all mankind. He's waiting with arms wide open to receive you into his eternal kingdom. Please never neglect his most precious gift of salvation.